This wasn't just a visa rejection. It was a cancelled honeymoon, a missed graduation, and a job offer that expired. For most of the applicants, the rejection email doesn't even mention why. Just one line. No appeal, no human conversations. And the most damaging part over here is the applicant doesn't even understand what went wrong, because the visa system does not work the way people think it works. Applicants are told to focus on the documents: cover letter, bank statement, flight reservation, hotels. Travel agents repeat the same advice. On paper, this seems logical. Submit the documents as per checklist and the visa approval will follow. But if that was true, then the visa outcomes should not have been so unpredictable. Something doesn't add up. Here's the uncomfortable truth: visas are not approved based on your eligibility, they are approved based on a risk. Every tourist visa system around the world, whether it's Schengen, USA, UK, Australia, or Canada, have just one question to ask: whether this person will leave the country on time. Everything else exists to support this calculation. Visa officers do not judge intentions because they cannot afford to do so. They process thousands of applications in a day under time pressure, using simple rules, historical data, and risk pattern. So instead of asking, what do you want to do? The system asks what people like you have done before. You are not evaluated on an individual story, but on a pattern match. That is the reason the rejection feels impersonal, because they are. Almost every tourist visa decision is based on three risks. First is overstay risk, whether your profile will stay beyond the visa. To solve this problem, you need to show your employment stability, travel history, and family ties. These play an important role than any other document. Second is financial risk. It's not about how much money you own, but whether that money makes sense. Large, unexplained deposit raise suspicion. Third is the purpose mismatch. Does your travel plan align with the real life? When purpose, finance, and profile don't align, system flags that as uncertainty. Uncertainty equals risk. This is where a genuine applicant gets confused. They submitted all the documents correctly. Still, their visas got rejected. This is because the documents do not guarantee visa. They just reduce the ambiguity. Or sometimes even they do the opposite. A perfect itinerary with a weak profile does not strengthen the case, but weakens it. Many people ask, isn't this discriminatory? The answer is very uncomfortable. Visa systems are built on historical compliance data. They don't judge fairness, they measure probability. That is why the rejection feels personal, even though it is built on statistical data. Smart applicants do not try to impress the system. They try to look predictable. They align their travel plans with their life situation. They show financial consistency, not financial shock. And more importantly, they remove contradictions. The system does not reward ambitions, it rewards clarity. Now, let's just answer some common question around rejections. Does a visa rejection affect future applications? Yes, because most countries ask you to declare the past rejection. That doesn't mean that they want to ban you, but yes, there will be scrutiny around it. Does the interview performance change the decision? Only if your answer contradicts the application. Interview is just for clarity. Can I reapply immediately? Only if you think that materially the situation has changed, then yes, you can reapply. Of course, some countries do have cooling period, so do check that before as well. Can a travel agent guarantee approval? No, a travel agent cannot guarantee an approval. Even when we process visas for our client, we clearly mention we, as a travel agent, just assist you to make your documentation strong. We do not have any influence over your decisions. Visa systems don't judge you on the intentions. They work on predictability. And once you understand that, you start applying your visas intelligently. This is Traveris, and here we talk about how travel works.